guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Joe, and guess what? Today we're going travelling. This is the first episode in a new series where myself and my partner Holly, we are going for a week in Crete, one of the largest islands in Europe, one of the most southern points in Europe as well, so very excited. We are travelling from Liverpool John Lennon Airport with Jet 2, which is a brand new airport for me. And we are finally going to get away from this dreadful weather we've been having in the UK. Looking at the weather in Crete, it's going to be about 40 degrees. So very excited for that. We've got lots of adventures planned. We're going on some boat trips, we're going to some ancient historic sites, and we've got some wildlife planned as well. So grab your passports and let's go travelling. Now this isn't going to be some budget guide to Crete, and it's also not going to be like 5-star all-inclusive top range everything. You know, we've booked, I think it's 3 hotels tonight. We're staying at the Aquila Atlantis Hotel in Heraklion. Then we have one on the other major city in Crete in Charnia, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and then we're back to Heraklion for the last couple of days. As I said, it's not the cheapest way to do Crete, but it's also not the most expensive. You know, we're going to see quite a bit of the island. We've also got a nice surprise for the car rental for some of you, so I'll be able to show that off tomorrow morning. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Right then guys, we just arrived at the Minoan Palace of Knossos after an interesting drive through Heraklion. There's currently insects or birds screaming at me, I don't know what they are. It's currently 9:30 in the morning and 31 degrees, so this is going to be fun, but I've got a surprise for you. I'd like to introduce you to Zeus. Look at this absolute shitbox that we have got to take us the length and breadth of the third largest island in Europe. Doesn't really have a gearbox, doesn't really have a clutch. Tyre pressure is questionable, brakes non-existent, but my god, we are going to make it work. It is a soft top, but we daren't take it down because I think the roof will disintegrate, and we almost died 4 times due to the Greek road rules, but we're going to make a go of it. So we're going to go to Knossos, probably die in this heat, and have a look at some ancient history. And we've just been told it doesn't even have central locking. So we might lose this car. See you in a bit, guys. So then guys, welcome to the Minoan Palace of Knossos. Right then guys, just want to start the video there a second and introduce a new section I'm calling, drum roll please, History with Joe! Today we're going to be talking about the Minoans, as you're probably going to watch the next couple of minutes of this video showing you some old rocks and buildings and be incredibly confused, but please pay attention as there will be a quiz at the end. The Minoans are a truly ancient civilization, older than the ancient Greeks and definitely older than the ancient Romans. They actually developed around the same time as the establishment of ancient Egypt, which was around 3100 BC. This period in history is known as the Bronze Age. The Minoans are often considered the first civilization in Europe. They were centred on the island of Crete, and their name comes from the mythical king Minos, son of Zeus. No, not the blue chimney in the car park. And Minos was known for sending unfortunate boys and girls to be eaten by the equally mythical Minotaur. Not much is known about their society, however we do know that they constructed enormous labyrinths and labelled them Minoan palaces. And we also know that they traded extensively throughout the Mediterranean, and their manufactured goods have been found in Syria, Egypt and even Spain. The Palace of Knossos, where we are today, is known for its association with the Greek myth of Theseus and the Minotaur. The earliest parts of the palace were built around 1900 BC and were excavated by archaeologist Arthur Evans in 1900 AD, 1,000 years after its initial creation. While Evans is credited with discovering the Minoan civilization, he is criticised for his inaccurate and unfortunately irreversible reconstructions of remains at the site. Some of these can be seen in the brightly coloured frescoes and pillars dotted around. Right, back to the video. Here we have Holly trying to reverse Zeus with 0 clutch, 0 gearbox.
Are we in? First gear works better than reverse gear.